You know what I say about mistakes? It's not a mistake. You made a bad choice.
Yes, ma'am.
So the question becomes, why are you making bad choices?
Mm, I wasn't in the right mindset.
How old is your brother?
26.
So you, who is younger than your 20-year-old brother, decides to shoot at a house because somebody may have jumped your brother and taken his life, but the 26-year-old does nothing.
Yes, ma'am.
That makes no sense to me. So what did your brother do?
Nothing.
Did he call the police?
No, ma'am.
So why do you feel it's your place to go shoot at a house?
He has mental issues, ma'am. He actually has his caseworker here. He sees a counselor, he sees a therapist. He's getting his medication. He has to get it through shot form because of the incident with the pills that he tried to.
It's going to call 2022 CR 10786, state of Texas versus Juan Cornelio Lozano. Parties announced for the record for the state
Daniel Escobar from the state of Texas.
defense.
Robert Brobach.
And are you Mr. Lozano?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you entered a plea of no contest on January 26th. According to the plea bargaining agreement, state is recommending community supervision. They're opposing their application for deferred education. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report?
Yes, ma'am. We have. Yes, Judge.
Any objections to the PSI report, state?
No, Your Honor.
Any objections to this?
No objection.
Any witnesses, state or defense?
No witnesses for the state, Judge.
No witnesses, Your Honor.
All right, so let's start with state. You're opposing the defendant's application for deferred education. That's the reason.
Yes, Judge. It's the facts of the case. During the course of what the defendant did was he went to a home and he fired several shots into the home. There were 3 people that were in that home at the time. None of the bullets hit those people, but still.
Excuse me. We're on the record. We're on the record. I made an announcement. We're on the record. I'm talking behind the court reporter. If you want to, you can ask the deputy. The deputy will move. Then you're talking to the other.
It's just due to the nature of the offense, Judge. It's the fact that he did fire several shots. He was found quickly thereafter. It's just we do take these matters extremely seriously.
Thanks.
Judge, he's 17. He has no criminal history. No criminal history as an adult. He's on going to school online. There was no injuries, no damage to the house. He made a mistake, but he has good support from his family. His mother is here with him, and he stays with her. I think he'll do well on deferred. I just don't want him to just get a final conviction on his record if he serves as successfully.
And Judge, according to the police report, several shots did hit the home. It did burst several windows. People had to hit the deck.
All right, children, raise your right hand for me, please. Do you solemnly swear to affirm the testimony that will be the truth and nothing but so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you want to understand why are you wearing a mask?
Oh, just
Take it off.
All right. State your name for the record.
Juan Zana,
How old are you?
20.
All right. During this incident with the living with your mom,
Yes, ma'am.
why are you shooting at a house?
Well, basically they jumped my brother and took all his money and everything.
So whatever happened, you pick up the phone call with the police.
I was just in like a bad time.
What does that mean you were having a bad time?
I was mad, angry.
So did you tell your mother this?
I don't know, man.
So why are you and your brother keeping secrets from your parents?
I'm not sure.
I mean, we're not really sure. Your attorney says this was a mistake, but you know what I say about mistakes? It's not a mistake. You made a bad choice.
Yes, ma'am.
So the question becomes, why are you making bad choices?
I wasn't in the right mindset.
How old is your brother?
26.
So you, who is younger than your 20-year-old brother, decides to shoot at a house because somebody may have jumped your brother and taken his life, but the 26-year-old does nothing.
Yes, ma'am.
That makes no sense to me. So what did your brother do?
Nothing.
Did he call the police?
No, ma'am.
So why do you feel it's your place to go shoot at a house?
I was just trying to help him.
I don't understand that. How far did you go in school?
12th grade,
When you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be? You are being drug tested today.
clean,
All right, when's the last time you used?
about 4 weeks ago.
And what are you using?
Marijuana,
What else?
that's it.
Why are you using marijuana shooting at houses and not graduating from high school?
I was about to graduate, but all this happened.
All right, let's do you have any questions?
No.
That's any questions?
No, you, no.
And this was all according to this. And the client doesn't know why we shot in her house. So isn't it a bunch of parents just letting their children run around and do whatever they want to do? Because she's in her house with her child. And you shoot at her. You know how old her child was?
No, man.
And what is this about your overdose or attempted to overdose? What's that about?
I tried to commit suicide.
All right, why was that?
I was in a hard time, just tired of myself and everything. It's going
Right.
on.
Were you ever treated for that?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you ever seen a doctor?
No, ma'am.
Is there a reason for that?
No, ma'am.
Right, any other questions?
No, ma'am.
No, Judge. No, Judge.
You want to call this mother?
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Raise your right hand and vote, please. Do you solemnly swear to affirm the testimony you will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand. State your name for the record.
Margarita Balboa,
Who you spell the last name?
Balboa.
So it is Juan Lozada, your son.
Yes, ma'am.
What are his issues?
He has mental issues, ma'am. He actually has his caseworker here. He sees a counselor, he sees a therapist. He's getting his medication. He has to get it through shot form because of the incident with the pills that he tried to with the community of trying to commit suicide. So they do him as a shot form. So he's not allowed to have any medications in the home or anything. But yes, he is seeing counseling. He is diagnosed with mental issues. He's bipolar. He has, like I said, his caseworkers here from the counseling that he goes to see. He's been seeing them for quite a while. He's trying to do his school through GEDs. He's with me. I'm constantly watching him. He's 24 hours with me. So he's trying. He made a bad mistake, and yes, we do talk, and we know. Okay, I know you can tell this is. I'm the one who kind of helps him out a lot. So we're reaching out to anything that he needs as far as help. So
Do you know where he got the gun from?
no, ma'am, I do not.
How many people live in the house?
It's me, stepdad, and him, and it's my father-in-law, and my mother-in-law.
Any children in the house younger than him?
No, ma'am, he's my youngest son.
You have any children?
No, ma'am.
All right, any questions to say?
No, Judge.
Thanks.
No, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I want to case one forward.
Who's the case?
Could the caseworker for Mr. Lozada please come forward?
Well, I'm actually not permitted to like testify or anything. I'm just here for support.
Just a moment. Mr. Lozada, you still under oath? Do you waive your rights of confidentiality to have your caseworker testify? All right, can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear affirm the testimony you give the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
You can lower your hand. Could you state your name for the record?
Michael Prim, PRIM.
Thank you so much for coming. I'm not actually gonna ask you about his medical diagnosis or any of that.
Mhm.
He's going to be receiving probation, so I need to know the parties who will be there to help him.
Yes, ma'am.
So now that I'm aware he has some mental health issues, I read about it in the child evaluation, but I'm trying to figure out what support system he already has in place.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so, Mr. Thurman, where are you employed at?
Crystal counseling.
Okay, I'm aware of Crystal County.
Oh,
Thank you
okay.
guys so much.
Yeah.
So, as he's placed on probation, he'll be signing a release.
Mhm.
So how often are you seeing him?
We try to see them at least twice a week.
And will that continue?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, is there a time limit on that or?
We do an assessment every 6 months to, see where the progress is. And based on the progress, he might be deviated down to a lower level of care, but he would still get services, meaning that we might see him once a week instead of twice. And,
And do you see him in his home or does he come see you?
we see him in his home and he comes to the clinic to see the psych provider once a month. But yeah, it's mainly field work that we do.
And the other question I have, if, for example, he were not able to take this medication or fall off your radar, would you be able to let probation know if he signed a release? So that
Yes.
you'll know?
Yes, ma'am.
Is there anything you think that would be helpful for him for the court to put as a condition? Of course, one of the conditions is going to be that he stays engaged with Christus. But is there anything else that I can do as a condition to help him be successful?
Well, so far, he's been very involved in his recovery and he's done all the necessary things to, show us that he's progressing. And as far as the sentencing, I don't think jail time would do him any good. We want to work with him on getting his GED and finding a job and things like that, so he can be a productive citizen.
So you all will work with him with GED,
Yes,
job counseling,
yes,
and do you all do drug testing as well or not?
yes. Every time he comes into the clinic to see the psych provider, he's tested.
All right, and as a release sign, will you be able to give those results to probation?
Yes,
How often you see drug testing?
about at least once a month.
Okay. We may want more than that, or they was more than that.
I don't have the power to say.
Okay, so what I'll do is, you can do the drug test with you all once a month, but there will probably be coordination with probation. And then before you leave, if you could sit with him with probation, those are his conditions with him.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
you all can coordinate on, the doings.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you so much.
Okay.
for coming in. Any
No problem.
questions?
No, Your Honor, no mistake.
No, Your
Thank
Honor.
All right, thank you. All right, is there anything else from either side?
No, Judge.
All right, Mr. Lozano, anything else? All right, this is what the court is going to do. I'm gonna send you to 8 years for adjudication. Oh, and say, I'm sorry, you can have 680 each converse. $750 fine, that will be prorated. Defendant is to continue with mental health treatment. For Christus. Defendant to sign a release. Form. So that probation can have information from Christus. Defendant is to obtain GED and probation. You can do that, the GED, the job counseling. That can be done for Christus. They already know that. And I'm going to say that you need to have employment. I'm gonna say within 90 days, but if you're able to get an appointment, yeah, I think you need to make sure you stabilize them first.
Yes, ma'am.
There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. And probation, you can coordinate with Chris is also on front testing, but to begin with, I'm gonna want it more than 1 month. We'll reach 2 times a month, but you need to coordinate and see when they do their, then sort of make yours random. And probation, we want to coordinate with Christmas as far as reporting. You know, if he reports to them, because they're saying they see him 2 times per week. But make sure, you know, because they say they do an assessment every 6 months to see if they can lower his reporting. If they lower his reporting, and if it comes once a month, then the court knows. But if probation wants to coordinate reporting through them, you can do that. So I'll say reporting 2 times per week. With probation. And then probation, if you want to use Christmas, you can, but I'll just put 2 times per week with probation, but Christmas, according to count for that. I'm gonna want field visits. And probation, again, if Christmas is going to the home, and I'm sure they're looking around, Mr. Kraft.
Yes, ma'am.
When you go to the home, are you looking through the home and making sure there's nothing that shouldn't be there?
Yes.
All right. So, field visits, we'll do field visits, 1 time per week through, Christmas. And then probation, if you will make sure that you do, follow-up field visit once every 2 months. And then, next supervision. And again, you can coordinate that with, Christmas. There's to be no contact with Priscilla, Gutierrez, Albert Rodriguez, and Josiah Rodriguez. There's the 200 hours of community service restitution. The court is going to require anger management. And if you complete the anger management course, if you have to complete,
Sure.
and if you get your GED, then the community service hours will be waived. Probation, is there anything else he needs? No. All right, is there anything else you need for the court to be successful?
No.
Mr. Tran, is there anything else he needs?
No, ma'am, not at all.
All right, thank you. I'm gonna show you what's in the child court certification. It's right, it's gonna be on. Oh, no.
Okay. Okay.
No, come on. Come on. Hey,
Okay.
all right, did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed you in plea bargaining agreement, because you waived your right to appeal. You don't have a person to appeal, you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Lozano, in this courtroom, communication is key to successful information. You need to make sure you stay in contact with your case manager. Make sure you stay in contact with probation. There's something you need, ask your probation officer. If you feel like they're not addressing your concerns, you can always walk into the courtroom. I'll hear Monday through Friday, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge. I think you'll do well.
Okay, thanks.
The courtroom falls silent as Judge Stephanie Boyd calls the case of State of Texas versus Juan Lozano. The charge is chilling, deadly conduct for firing several shots into a home. The state's attorney paints a grim picture, revealing that 3 people, including a child, were inside the residence at the time of the shooting. Miraculously, no one was hit, but bullets shattered windows, forcing the occupants to take cover. Lozano's attorney pleads for leniency, framing the incident as a mistake and highlighting his client's lack of adult criminal history. He argues for deferred adjudication, a chance to keep a final conviction off his record. But Judge Boyd is not interested in simple labels. She turns her sharp focus onto Lozano, asking the question that hangs in the air. Why? Lozano's explanation is weak. His brother was robbed and jumped, so he felt it was his place to seek revenge. Judge Boyd's skepticism is immediate. She points out the illogical nature of a 26-year-old man taking the law into his own hands while his 20-year-old brother did nothing. The interrogation intensifies. Judge Boyd uncovers a pattern of poor decisions, dropping out of school in the 12th grade, using marijuana, and, most alarmingly, a recent suicide attempt by overdosing on pills. The courtroom is gripped by a heavy silence. Lozano's mother steps forward, her voice filled with a mother's desperate love. She reveals her son's struggles with bipolar disorder, his ongoing treatment with a caseworker present, and his daily fight for stability. She confirms he is under 24-hour supervision at home, a testament to the severity of his mental health crisis. It's a pivotal moment. The court has heard the cries for punishment and the pleas for compassion. Judge Boyd must decide. Is this a case for zero mercy or a candidate for rehabilitation? In a powerful display of judicial authority blended with compassion, Judge Boyd delivers her final decision. She sentences him to 8 years deferred adjudication, a massive fine, and strict, non-negotiable probation. But the conditions are tailored for his survival. She mandates continued mental health treatment, coordination between his therapists and probation officers, and a path to redemption through obtaining his GED, which will waive 200 hours of community service. She gives him one last chance, but with a warning: stay engaged, follow the rules, and take this opportunity seriously. The defendant, who moments ago faced the possibility of prison, is given a structured lifeline, leaving the courtroom with a chance to rebuild his life under the watchful eye of the law.